Let me tell you about my friend Margaret. At 72, she's one of the most confident drivers I know. She zips around town, runs errands, and even takes road trips to visit her grandkids. But a few years ago, Margaret almost gave up driving altogether. After a minor fender bender, she started doubting herself. What if I'm not safe anymore, she asked me. What if I hurt someone? Sound familiar? If you've ever felt that knot in your stomach when you get behind the wheel, you're not alone. Many seniors worry about driving as they age, but here's the good news. Driving after 70 doesn't have to be scary. In fact, with a few smart strategies, you can stay safe, confident, and in control on the road. In this video, we'll cover 5 tips to help you drive safely after 70. Let's start with the first 2, because small changes can make a big difference. Tips. Number 1. Get your eyes checked regularly. Let's face it, our eyes change as we age. Maybe you've noticed that it's harder to read street signs at night, or that glare from headlights feels more intense. These changes can make driving feel more challenging, but they don't have to stop you. Take my neighbor, Frank. At 75, he was struggling to see clearly, especially at dusk. He thought it was just part of getting older, until his eye doctor prescribed new glasses with anti-glare lenses. It was like someone turned the lights back on, Frank said. I didn't realize how much I was straining until I could see clearly again. Your action step. Schedule an annual eye exam. If you wear glasses, ask your optometrist about lenses designed for driving, like anti-glare or night driving options. And if you notice any changes in your vision, don't wait. Get checked right away. Tip number 2. Stay sharp with defensive driving. Driving isn't just about following the rules. It's about anticipating what others might do. That's where defensive driving comes in. It's all about staying alert, keeping a safe distance, and being prepared for the unexpected. Let's talk about Carol. At 68, she took a defensive driving course through her local community center. At first, she thought it was just for bad drivers, but the course taught her practical skills like how to handle sudden stops, navigate busy intersections, and avoid distractions. I feel like I'm a better driver now than I was 20 years ago, she told me. Your action step. Consider taking a defensive driving course. Many organizations like AARP offer online or in-person classes tailored for seniors. Not only will you learn valuable skills, but you might even get a discount on your car insurance. Now that we've covered vision and defensive driving, you're already on your way to feeling more confident behind the wheel. But there's more to the story. Next, we'll talk about how to adjust your driving habits and make your car work for you, because staying safe on the road is about more than just skill. Let's keep this conversation going. We've already talked about the importance of regular eye exams and defensive driving, 2 key steps to staying safe on the road. But there's another piece of the puzzle that's just as important: your car itself. Because even the best driver can struggle if their vehicle isn't set up for success. Tip number 3. Make your car work for you. Here's the thing. As we age, our bodies change, and our cars should change with us. Small adjustments to your vehicle can make a big difference in your comfort and safety behind the wheel. Take my friend George, for example. At 78, he was having trouble turning his head to check blind spots. His doctor suggested adding blind spot mirrors to his car. At first, George was skeptical. Do I really need those? He asked. But after a week, he was hooked. I can't believe I waited so long, he said. It's like having an extra set of eyes. Your action step. Take a look at your car and see where you can make improvements. Here are a few ideas. Adjust your seat. Make sure you're sitting high enough to see clearly over the steering wheel. Add mirrors. Blind spot mirrors or wide-angle rearview mirrors can improve visibility. Upgrade your tech. Consider features like backup cameras or parking sensors if your car doesn't already have them. Your car should feel like an extension of you, not a challenge to overcome. Tip number 4. Adjust your driving habits. Let's be honest, driving at 70 isn't the same as driving at 40, and that's okay. The key is to adapt your habits to fit your current needs. Meet Linda. At 74, she realized that driving at night was becoming more stressful. Instead of pushing through, she made a simple change. She started running errands during the day and avoiding busy highways. It's not about giving up, Linda said. It's about being smart. Your action step. Take a moment to reflect on your driving habits. Are there times or situations that feel more challenging? Maybe it's driving at night, in bad weather, or during rush hour. Once you identify those challenges, you can start making adjustments. For example, drive during daylight hours. If night driving feels stressful, plan your trips for earlier in the day. Avoid peak traffic. If rush hour feels overwhelming, try running errands mid-morning or mid-afternoon. Take breaks. If long drives feel tiring, plan rest stops along the way. The goal isn't to stop driving, it's to drive smarter. We've covered making your car work for you and adjusting your driving habits. 2 strategies that can help you stay safe and confident on the road. But there's one more tip we need to talk about: the importance of staying honest with yourself. Because sometimes the bravest thing you can do is ask for help. Let's wrap this up with the final tip, the one that ties everything together. Because staying safe on the road isn't just about your car, your habits, or your skills. It's also about being honest with yourself and knowing when to ask for help. Tip number 5. Know when to ask for help. Here's the truth. No one likes to admit they need help. But sometimes asking for support is the smartest and bravest thing you can do. Take my neighbor Sam, for example. At 80, he was still driving, but he'd started to notice some worrying signs. He was getting lost more often, and his reflexes weren't as sharp as they used to be. Instead of ignoring the problem, he sat down with his family and came up with a plan. Now he'd drive short distances during the day, and his daughter helps with longer trips. It's not about giving up, Sam said. It's about being safe for me and everyone else on the road. Your action step. Be honest with yourself about your driving abilities. If you're noticing signs that it's time to cut back, like getting lost, feeling overwhelmed, or having close calls, it's okay to ask for help. Here are a few options. Talk to your family. Let them know how you're feeling and work together to come up with a plan. Explore alternatives. Look into public transportation, ride-sharing services, or community programs for seniors. Consult your doctor. If you're concerned about your health or medications affecting your driving, talk to your doctor. Asking for help doesn't mean giving up your independence. It means protecting it, bringing it all together. Let's recap, not as a checklist, but as a roadmap to staying safe and confident on the road. Get your eyes checked regularly. See clearly. Drive safely. Practice defensive driving. Stay alert and prepared. Make your car work for you. Small adjustments, big impact. Adjust your driving habits. Drive smarter, not harder. Know when to ask for help. Protect yourself and others. You don't need to do everything at once. Start with one small change. Maybe it's scheduling an eye exam or adding a blind spot mirror to your car. Small steps add up to big results. A final word: driving after 70 doesn't have to be scary. It's about being smart, proactive, and honest with yourself. You've spent decades behind the wheel. You know what you're doing. Now it's just about making a few adjustments to keep doing it safely. If this video resonated with you, I'd love to hear your story. Which of these tips will you try first? Share in the comments. You might inspire someone else to take their first step. And if you found this helpful, hit that like button and subscribe. We're here to help you stay safe, confident, and independent, because you deserve nothing less. Thank you for watching, and remember, the road ahead is yours to navigate. Drive safe drive smart, and enjoy the journey.